Speaker Boehner is willing to bend. He will propose higher tax rates on those earning more than $1 million a year. He wants other spending cuts in return, but he's proposing higher tax rates. Big deal. Joining the cabinet now is John Ransom of Townhall.com. John, I'm saying that Speaker Boehner has bent, that he has retreated on an issue of principle. He was saying, get more money out of the rich by restricting deductions. Now he's saying, okay, raise tax rates. I think this is a big deal, and you say what?
I think it's a big deal, too, and I think it shows why Republicans lost this last election to Obama, is because either you believe that tax increases are bad and harmful to the economy, or you don't. And, apparently we didn't fool the American public when we had Boehner out there talking about tax increases for the rich.
So you don't think that Boehner should have done this? You think he should hold firm?
No, absolutely. As you said, it was a strategic retreat in order to avoid a defeat. And I think, he's trying to compromise here in order to avoid further defeat for Republicans. And I think what he's going to find is he's going to get more compromise and more retreat than he bargained for, and defeat is going to be thrown in as an extra.
I don't think conservatives, well, you're a conservative kind of guy, I don't think conservatives are going to go for this. And I'm wondering whether Speaker Boehner could actually get higher tax rates through the House of Representatives.
I'm not sure that he can, and I think it's much like the debt ceiling negotiations back in 2011, when Boehner really had a deal already, but Tea Party Republicans prevented him from going ahead with that deal, and that's the reason why we got the kicking can down the road this time.
And now we've got a CEO on our company this morning, Scott Page, and he was saying, look, Speaker Boehner has simply woken up and smelt the coffee. He's got basically no choice. If he refuses to raise tax rates and the president demands higher tax rates, then we go over the fiscal cliff, we go into recession, and the Republicans get the blame. I think that's your argument, Scott, right? That's pretty much your argument. Well, what do you make of that, John?
Well, I think that's certainly a risk, but I'm not sure that Obama gets out scot-free on this if we go over the cliff. I think there's a lot to lose for everybody. And the point is that you either believe in the economic approach that we talked about as a party in 2012, or you don't. And if you go ahead with Obama's plan, essentially you're conceding that, you know what, it was all just hooey. We don't really believe that this makes sense. We think the government should be spending more money.
Do you think that President Obama will bend in return, or do you think he actually wants to go over the cliff?
I think he eventually will bend, but it's really hard to tell when Obama's dictating and Boehner is caving.
Let's leave it at that, because I think you've expressed it precisely. I think you've got it dead right. John Ransom, thanks very much for joining us, sir. Appreciate it. Okay.